Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good morning, everybody. I am doing what I can to try getting all this stuff taken care of. And yeah, I am glad to see people are starting to show up already. We are definitely going to be covering a variety of different topics this morning in regards to different things that are going on. And yeah, so I'm sure everybody is starting to get notifications now that we are live. Okay. But yes, I am sure. Good morning, North Carolina. How are we doing today? So, yeah, we're gonna cover a lot of different topics today. Hopefully, we're gonna try to keep it right at an hour, maybe even sooner, depending on how many questions we have. So, as you guys are coming in, definitely let us know where you're coming in from. We're doing blah. Okay, so one thing I'm going to let you guys know is there's a potential that I will not be doing a live stream in the morning for a week or so because of some work things that have came up. So we will be doing what we can to keep everybody informed. So, good morning, Florida, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Missouri. Everybody's coming in. So, yeah, we have a South Dakotan here. Welcome. You hear the babies, yeah. Pennsylvania, Texas. But guys, as you know, I am a plumber, and one thing that people don't know and I just found out is we we were given the opportunity to do a bunch of installs for different water systems. So I found out that we received the bid. So I'm going to be leaving here bright and early every morning and doing that job. So we will be foregoing the morning broadcast, but we will try to make it up in the evening broadcast. So yeah, we want to keep consistent with the people that are coming in and making sure that everybody is taken care of. So yeah, I won't turn down work if I can get it. I'm not going to turn it down. So I mean, it'd be different if I was being paid to do this every single day, but I'm not one of those people who is even charged a dime. So I'm going to do what I can to make money on the stuff that I actually have actual understanding of and am able to bring in money. So yeah, it's good steady money. I'm not gonna sneeze at it. Spending time at work, yeah, unfortunately I still have to live and the wife is kind of getting after me, so I want to make sure that I take care of her wants and needs first and foremost. So yeah, unfortunately, working is something that I am very very keen to do. And besides, I needed to figure out a way to finance my way to Texas and be able to do a live stream right from the border. So yeah. So yes, I have babies and a wife to look after. Duty calls. Yeah, that's a reality of it. So good morning, Sally. So yep, we will do everything we can to make sure that the broadcast still stays golden, or we might change it a little bit. Oh, that's good. Blame it on the wife. My wife told me that when it comes to work, I can blame it on her because she she thinks I need to be out there working starting at 6. Um, we have donations and stuff like that through like PayPal and all that. So we haven't had the link put up on the website yet, but I'll do my best to get that up today. Good morning, Florida. And I know we have a Californian here too. So yep, I can get that shared with you guys. So we will be doing everything we can to get all that stuff financed and work towards being able to run down there. And then I might bring on somebody when I do go down there. I might be bringing on somebody who makes frequent trips down there. So, well, I'll definitely try to bring him on one of these days to get his sit rep from down there. And I'm actually in the process of getting press credentials. So when they do open the border facilities, we can actually go inside those border facilities. Yeah. One thing. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have somebody missing from the live streams. I really hope. I will do everything I can to make it to Tulsa as well. So, yeah, we're in the process of getting our press credentials so we can actually go into these border facilities and actually move forward with trying to actually get on the ground. We're wanting to get on the ground pictures and validity to some of the stuff that's going on. So, okay. Yeah, one thing that I did do a lot of checking, and I'm still in the process of trying to figure out exactly what port it was. I've reached out to a couple of my intel friends who are still in the intelligence world to see if they have a name of the port in which the Evergreen ship was docked, where that all those explosives went missing. Anybody that wasn't on the live stream last night, we did have it confirmed, and we did have confirmed that there was 17,000 pounds of Simtech explosives that went missing overseas and one of the ports in Bahrain. So yeah, and Jason's absolutely correct. The border is a complete mess right now, and the best way to show it is to get photos and video. And guys, when I'm down there, I don't know a lick of Spanish, so I'm gonna have to hire an interpreter just to be able to get interviews done and stuff like that. So share the comments for the YouTube people. Yeah. Well, hold on a second. I'm trying to find my mouse. There we go. But yeah, guys. So there's a whole bunch of things that are going on, and it's really really weird that we have an Evergreen ship that with at the same time that it left port 17,000 pounds of Simtex. Was I in Intel? Yes, I was. Once upon a time, a few moons ago. So yeah, I have a lot of friends still in the intelligence world that feed me information that I share with you guys as I'm able to. So it's about time we have real news reported. Guys, I'm sorry, I am like missing my mouse. There we go. I will do my best to try to get. How much can that Suntex? Let's just put it this way. That would put a big enough hole in the ground that you could float the whole Fifth Fleet right through and never even come close to touching bottom. As far as wide, it would eliminate a lot. I mean, I'm trying to come up with a good equivalent. I know they say just 50 pounds would eliminate most of downtown Manhattan. So and that's just what they claim. As far as how much or how true it is, I'm not 100%, but it wouldn't take a whole lot to eliminate as much as they are claiming. So, yeah. So, do we? Is there a little bit of concern? Yes. Are we gonna keep a close eye on it? Okay, so yeah, time he would time would probably know a little bit more. I didn't really deal with the explosives or anything like that when I was in, so I was guesstimating. So I'm gonna post this. Yeah. How could that much disappear and not get caught? Well, it's very easy if you load that up into a cargo. If it's in a cargo container, it's easy to make that stuff disappear. It's not as bulky as most people would think. So, yeah. And it really depends on the grade of explosive. Yeah, it may be higher than that though. The big issue would be the fallout from that. I think it would weaken a lot more than just 5 blocks. I think it'd actually weaken a whole lot more than that. It would definitely be an earthquake like you've never seen before. But I'm going to see if I can't change this over a different to a different source so we can. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So I just pulled it up to make sure that I had it a little bit easier to view. Definitely depends on how it's stacked and packed. The damage dust shockwaves could equate to miles. Yeah. So it looks like they would have tighter security. You would think so, but there are a lot of places around the world that security is almost non-existent. So I'm trying, Jason. But so when we're talking about explosives, guys, there's a whole bunch of people who are. Oh, yeah. Whoops. I I had one. I had a window open that was from last night, and it's still feeding the same. Just like it's all coming on the same broadcast. So my bad. So what's wrong with other people wanting to hurt humans and destroy? Humans have a nature that they are semi-destructive. So, but guys, as far as human trafficking and stuff like that on that cargo ship, I was able to confirm that they do not have anybody who is being there's they went across her with FLIR and ground penetrating radar and different things like that, and they were not able to confirm any bodies or other trafficked people inside the containers. So as far as that container vessel goes, we being people that are in the intelligence world, do not believe that there is human trafficking that's going on with that cargo ship. Do I have a profanity sensor? I'm looking to see if there's anything that was blocked. I promise I am not doing it on my own. Must have just been for truth. Yeah, it could have been. I think there's a lot of people that comment and are they try to say different things, and yeah, it gets blocked. Then I never see it. So, but yeah, we try to give you guys accurate information. So the security on storage as a whole is very tight. The bigger problem is inventory is only completed every couple months. It's not hard if the desire is to get 1 or 2 packages out at a time. And down in Bahrain, there's guys. Anybody that knows anything about Bahrain, they are not a country that is really unrife with corruption. They have a lot of it. So if you wanted to get packages out, you could make it disappear pretty quick. Um, our friends our friends are just wrong again. They swear there's children in the containers and will come out to the world for everyone to see. No, there's pretty much all of your any of your intelligence people that are actually working that side of the business will tell you they take all of those tips seriously, and they actually look into it as each individual one comes in. They look into it and they will issue a memorandum, of course classified, but they will issue a memorandum that tells people exactly what they found. So well, Walmart tracking strips would help with their security. Yeah, I think that's 100% correct. But yeah, as far as they won't check live art though. Um, see anything when they're using ground penetrating radar, anything that's alive, it doesn't matter if it's live art, anything like that. If there's a body signature, and signature being a heat signature or otherwise, they do check all of that. And I'm not going to get into the different things that they use because a lot of it's above top secret. So there's somebody who said once that, well, they can't see in lead line boxes. I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter if it is in a lead line box or not. They can see it. So when I was a believer, I assumed believer in what the other channel was saying. You sent something to your son. You know, that's the unfortunate part. There's a lot of there's a lot of people who believed what was being said, and they were sharing information that was being said, and people they took it as the gospel, and it's coming out that it wasn't. And yeah, there's a lot of people that are that were misled big time. So how can they see through lead? There's technologies that they do have that will penetrate lead. As for what those technologies are, I think you're going to start seeing some of that stuff being declassified, but until it is, we can't really discuss it. As for telling people they would be trillionaires if they had certain currencies to exchange, guys, I'm going to tackle this in a big way because I'm going to first of all, any channel, and this is something that has really bothered me. Any channel that tells people to exchange certain currencies and it'll somehow be worth a lot more money in the near future. Don't believe them. If you start, I'm gonna go in particular with the Iranian money. It is actually, if you talk to people within the Treasury Department, who, guess what, this is what they prosecute. These are the crimes that they prosecute. Okay, it is not something that you guys should be doing at all. If you're exchanging for Iranian money and you get caught, it is a federal crime. It is considered money laundering. Iran is on a international watch list right now. Anything in the U.S., it is illegal to possess any Iranian money. After 2000, it's been illegal to possess any of their money that is dated after 2000. So do not take people's advice, and anybody who has who wants to really dive into it, talk to people, your banks and all that stuff. Actually get real advice from a financial advisor. If you're going to do like a forex exchange, that's one thing, because you're not actually handling that money. But when people are advising you to change US currency into Iranian currency for a profit, it is actually considered money laundering. So be very careful about the advice that you take from other channels. I if we want to have a money discussion, we have money people who are financial advisors who can actually do this kind of stuff that we could get on. But I do not believe in other channels who don't have experts to do this or know what they're talking about. Do not believe when they say, yeah, you can become trillionaires by exchanging this amount. No, you don't do that. So yeah. So there. Okay. I'm going. Okay, I'm going back in the comments to make sure I didn't miss something that I'm. Yeah. So yeah, there is other channels who literally will discuss this kind of stuff just to bring a profit. And I don't agree with everything that they have to say. In fact, I disagree with about 95% of what they have to say. So as far as if they're gonna, if they want to, they can try to file a lawsuit against me. The thing is defamation and libel and slander laws. The burden of proof actually falls on the plaintiff to prove what was being said against them is factually untrue, and they have not been able to prove that. So, um, yeah, the Dominion Voting Systems on Friday morning filed a $1.6 billion defamation lawsuit against Fox News, alleging that the conservative network pushed false accusations that the voting company had rigged the 2020 election in order to make profit and boost ratings. They would have to actually prove that. See, the thing is Fox News already had the highest ratings out of any mainstream cable show. In particular, the only ones that really had the ratings to go and make that work is Laura Ingraham, Sean Hannity, and Tucker Carlson. And then on the weekends, you had Judge Jeanine Pirro and Greg Gutfeld. Those are the only ones that actually had the ratings to prop up, or to actually prop up Fox News as a whole. Well, do I think that $1.6 billion, the burden of proof is going to be a huge battle to prove, and they're going to have to open themselves up to a major forensic audit, and they're not going to be willing to do it. So I assume you're going to see a lot of these lawsuits just disappear. So Carlson just got I have a whole video in regards to my response to that whole thing. When you're talking about all the supposed woketariat or woketaries, like your Secretary of Defense, who is just a woketary. Yeah, I don't have any respect for him and never have. And Giuliani's lawsuits disappeared, all 60 of them. If you actually look at the reason they've all pretty much been dropped or dismissed, it's more on technicality reasons, not as much based on factual findings. So you're really good at parroting everything that's going on in the mainstream media, and I commend you for your very astute understanding of every story that the mainstream media actually puts out. But as for why they are being dismissed because of technicality reasons and so on and so forth. So as far as all election lawsuits, I'd love for anybody to prove that all, and here's for your fact checkers out there. Okay, I would love for any one of you fact checkers to prove that every single one, that means all of them in all 50 states, every single lawsuit has been dismissed. If you can prove to me where every single one has been dismissed, I'll bring you on and I'll apologize right to your face. But there's not a fact checker. There is not anybody who can prove to me that every single one's been dismissed. So CNN said Biden's normal and refreshing regarding yesterday's interview. Yesterday's interview was a train wreck. If that's what they want to say, refreshing and normal, I guess complicit in elder abuse. Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely a bumbling Biden. King me. Can't wait for my $100,000 a year for the next 11 years starting next year. Not gonna hold my breath for it. No, Guys, there are so many people who are being completely buffaloed, and they think it's reality, and it's not. It's not even close. We should all book up. We should all book time slots up with them. Um, with who? If you guys, anybody that wants to jump on, just let me know. Contact me personally, and we can make arrangements. We can go. I'll bring people on. I don't have one problem with it. As far as spaced out, yeah, he was out. It, yeah, Biden was definitely spaced out for sure. So, but I'm proud. I think fooled is what you're trying to say. Oh, that's great. I mean, I never thought of it that way. I mean, come on. I think if anybody was to come on here and I was to charge them, I probably wouldn't have any guest hosts. So yeah, that's wow. That just makes me laugh. People need to really wake up and smell the roses. I mean, I don't know how much money they think they're or how much money are they charging. That's the funny part because quite honestly, what are they going to charge? $10 a $10 a person per minute? I mean, it's asinine. See, at least if you guys pay money at all, you're buying a shirt. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. No, it's pretty bad. I the little blonde guy, yeah, he is kind of out there. Private therapy as Navy Intel. So $55 for 30 minutes. Holy smokes! I mean, that's mm, how much more money are they going to scam people out of? I guess they'll continue until people stop. Yeah, people are absolutely. I don't understand it. Why would people pay to be on a show that's literally feeding people full of shit? Excuse my French, but okay. Okay, we're gonna go beep. Goodbye. Um. Okay. Are you serious? That's a rate of some prostitutes. That's funny. Okay. Yeah. You're missing a lot, time. Yeah, we're definitely having a lot of fun. So, guys, give me 1 second. Somebody just asked what the schedule was for the lives. So, and they're in the Philippines. So, why doesn't one ship plow into the other one that's stuck to shove it straight? Because it could wedge it even further in. So, yeah. Yeah, my daughter's having some fun digging. Don't waste your energy on these people. We are doing everything we can to make sure if people are going to jump on and they want to they have legitimate questions, we definitely want to make sure we take care of them. Still get their notifications. Today's topic is money talks. Um, you know, if somebody's able to record that, I would love to just sit there and listen to it and go through and actually have a person who knows money and knows currency actually help debunk all that stuff. But yeah, we love to know what their topics of discussion are because then we kind of keep a. Sorry to hear that, Mickey. Definitely want to send prayers up for friends, family, and hopefully things go well for them. Do ships usually go down that canal? Yes. The Suez Canal is actually it accounts for about 10% of the world's shipping traffic. So I am at a any thoughts on the pill form of the vaccine? I want to see the ingredients because and I want to actually sit down and look through it all because if they're still trying to pull the same things, yeah, don't trust that vaccine. Well, nobody does. We don't really nobody really knows too much about it. So, but yeah, we definitely want to make sure that we keep those who have experienced the loss. We definitely want to make sure to keep them in our prayers because quite honestly, it could be one of these days that it's us, and we don't want to be in that position. So call it the jab. No, I'll call it what I call it because it's the facts. And if they give me a strike, I've said vaccine, I've said a whole bunch of stuff, and I haven't received a strike for it yet. So until they decide to give me a strike, I'll keep using it. It's ridiculous how many ships are in holding pattern right now. Yeah, there's close to 700 between the Mediterranean and the Persian Gulf. So no, they're looking out for me because other channels have been struck, and quite honestly, I don't. When it comes to strikes, I've so far I've kind of flown under the radar, but eventually they are going to come for me. And if you really want to get technical, they should have done it a long time ago. And yeah, proud we. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing on one screen. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I for some reason I wasn't getting everything the way it's supposed to, so I apologize for coming down on you too hard. But no, guys, as we try to toe a line, but we're gonna call an ace an ace. We're gonna call a spade a spade. I'm not gonna get too broken up about it. And yeah, when the censors do come for me, they're gonna come for me in a different way than just what most people think it's going to be. But the filter shows really. Where's Sam at this morning? So Sam is having some phone issues and she's out of town, so she probably will not be here as much as we would love to have. As much as we'd love to have her, we hope she has a good break, and we'll have her here sooner rather than later. Yep. So yeah, I may be young. I may have some inexperience in life, but I do I do talk to a lot of people, and I learn from a lot of people, and I share their experiences as well as my own. So that's one thing that I enjoy doing, sitting there and actually discussing stuff so we can move forward. So I'm just okay. So, guys, it's kind of funny because I still, even though I'm not party to anything that the other channel does, it's kind of funny when you get all their emails and you know that they already have they're already getting copyright claims and getting blocked on YouTube. It's pretty freaking hilarious. So yeah, so it's definitely entertaining to go through and see their entire copyright claim sent to my email. So yeah, anybody cannot wait to see what Trump's new platform and see what he's planning. Yes, that is something that I am actually going to be reaching out and seeing if I can't get a sneak peek. If I can get a sneak peek, I would love to. So we're we've reached out to him, and I'm waiting to see if we can just to get an idea as to what it's going to be like. So hopefully we can get a sneak peek beforehand so we know what it's going to look like. If they allow us to, sweet. We'll let you guys see it. If they don't, that's fine too. All I know is there's a lot of money that's going into it. I've heard conservative estimates that are putting the price tag on the app at roughly $15 million. So Mike Lindell's is going live in about 10 days. So yeah, there's a lot of new platforms that are coming out. And we'll definitely be making sure that we have the ability to be on those very quickly. So definitely, guys, over the next several weeks, we are going to be moving some things around and making a few adjustments in regards to what the content is that we put out on the weekends. We're gonna do more of your motivational type stuff. We're gonna stay away from the news on the weekends, just kind of. So we'll do one broadcast on Saturday mornings, and it'll be 20-30 minutes, and we'll put it out there for everybody. So talk about unity. So yeah, as we move forward, there's going to be some changes. So bear with us for a little bit. We're gonna do what we can to make sure that everybody's taken care of. But guys, as much as I have loved being here, I figured I'd better take some questions real quick. And if there's no questions, we are going to let you get on with your day and then actually be back here at 7 p.m. So, any questions yet? How's my finger? Well, it's definitely chopped up. So I don't want to make it bring it too close to the camera because I don't know how people are with blood, and yeah, it's still pretty banged up, but we keep doing what we're doing. So, guys, as always, you guys have a pen and a microphone. Use them. The silent majority can no longer stay silent. God bless you guys. God bless the United States of America. We will see you at 7 p.m.